This video marks 6 whole months on YouTube for me, which is really exciting. So I want to share with you how much money I've made through this, some lessons I've learned, and what I would do differently. Anyway, let's get into the video. Hello everyone, my name is Ethan Rushock, and as I just said in that intro, this is now 6 whole months on YouTube for me, which is really exciting. It's honestly something I never thought I would get through. I thought, oh, I'll do it for a couple months and give it up, but I'm really proud that I've been able to stick at this for 6 whole months. And I want to thank each and every one of you who have watched a single minute of my videos. It really means a lot to me. So this is also the next episode in my series Journey of Growing YouTube channel. So if you haven't checked out the previous episodes, make sure you check them out. And that's a series where I talk about my journey of growing my channel. So I've got one episode from each month. So you're about to see where I was at the 1 month mark, the 2 month mark, etc. all the way up until now at the 6 month mark. And so this video's focus is going to be on how much money I've made in those first 6 months and really just some overview of the lessons I've learned. And then I'll do my analytics update and give a bit of an update on what's next for the channel. Anyway, let's get into the first segment. So first of all, I want to talk about how much money I've made through this channel during the first 6 months. And as you can see, I'm not monetized yet, so there's no ads on these videos, which means that I've made $0 through YouTube ads. Now the other area is affiliates. So I've actually made no actual cash dollars through affiliates, but I have received about $50 in credits to a couple things that I've had down below. So they've kind of saved me some money or made me some money there. So I'd say $50 if you want to say through the affiliate links. But then for me, the other thing with me running this channel is I run an accounting business. So I have picked up a few clients through my YouTube channel by people watching videos and going, hey, can you help me with this? So I'd estimate that probably at about 2 to 3 grand per year's worth of client fees. So it's definitely been worth it when it comes into that. And that plays into what I want to talk about next, but it's so important to have different multiple revenue streams when you're starting a YouTube channel if you're trying to monetize it. So like I just said then, it's so important not to just build a channel if you're wanting to make money through it with the hope that YouTube ads will cover that. You really got to have some ideas of what other ways could you monetize your content. Is that through getting people to sign up for your client base? Is it through affiliate links? Is it through sponsorships? Or are you just trying to get your name out there and grow a personal brand? As long as you're bringing value to people and you're bringing value to them through all those different income streams, it can be a viable way to make money. Now I do want to talk about some of the lessons I've learned during that first 6 months. And my biggest lesson will be that it takes time and you've got to be consistent with things. All the experienced YouTubers say it, and when you're starting out, it's the last thing you want to hear that, oh, it could take a long time before you start to see any traction, but it is very true. So like I said, I've been at this for 6 months and I'm only just starting to see some traction on search results. So that's something big that everyone says, go after search results. And I thought I was doing that, and it's taken me 6 months before I've got a few videos that are actually getting some success there. So it is a time thing, but the best thing to do is just start producing content. Start getting in front of the camera, trying to see how natural you can feel with that and improving on each and every video, and that'll make your content better, which will make it more valuable to your audience, which will then result in natural growth. And if you're wanting to make money off it, like I said, you need to have a plan on how you're going to monetize. So start thinking about what revenue streams are you going to be able to make money through this if that's your goal. You might be just doing it for the fun of it, but if you are doing it to make money, you need to have a plan. Treat it like a business rather than a hobby, and start thinking about it like a business, and that'll help you think of different ways you could actually start to make some money off it. But most of all, you need to enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, you will quickly get burnout and you'll stop doing videos and it won't be fun for you, and it's likely you end up closing up your channel. So you've really got to enjoy it and don't overdo it early. That's a bit of a mistake I made, that I was trying to do too many videos too quick, and therefore I wasn't able to keep up with that long term. So I think try and aim for that 1 or 2 videos a week to start with. Even if you feel like you could get 3 or 4 done, maybe just spread that out and just try and hit that consistent pace of 1 or 2 videos a week. Do that for 6 months and see if you can keep up with that before you start trying to do too much. Because if you do too much, then you can't keep up with your schedule, and that's when I found I demotivate myself, because I'm like, oh, I couldn't get my 2 videos this week, and therefore you get disappointed. So I think start smaller and then you can eventually scale up rather than scaling up and then having to come back down. Now, before I get into my analytics at the 6 months mark, if this is your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button so you can help me grow this analytics when I do the next month update. Anyway, let's talk some numbers. All right, so I'll bring up a bit of my analytics here, but it's been a strange month because the first thing you'll probably notice here is that my videos, I only had 2 new videos last month, which is significantly less than previous month. But it's actually my highest amount of watch time in a single month, which is really strange because I haven't been as consistent. So that goes against everything that everyone tells you. But what that is I've had one video that's been really successful. So I did a video about tax on cryptocurrencies, which I'll link up here. And because that's something that's being talked about a lot in mainstream media at the moment, and a lot of people are just generally talking about crypto, therefore tax on crypto has obviously become a topic people are searching for, and I've ranked really well on those terms, and therefore I'm getting some regular views on that video. So that video is my first video that's actually got over 1,000 views besides the couple I paid on YouTube ads, and it's actually now, as of filming this video, my highest viewed video. So that was really exciting because it's been a slow growth with it, but it's been steady. So I've been getting views and watch time and new subscribers every day from that video, which is really cool because I haven't had that happen on any other of my videos. So I think that shows that content that is relevant to current news is really important in growing a channel. And if you can talk about things that other people are talking about that are being talked about outside of YouTube in media or on social media, then this can really help grow your channel because people are actively wanting to find out more about that subject. And my subscriber count has grown, not quite as much as previous months, but it has grown. It's coming along well. I'm now at 1/3 of the way to the 1,000 subscriber mark, and my watch time through the last week has actually been on track to actually almost hit that 4,000 for the year. But regularly, normally on average, it's been about, again, that 1/3 of what I need to do daily. So I'd say I'm about 1/3 of the way to monetization after 6 months, which is really cool because I can see some growth. It's been slow, but it is there. So I'm really hoping over the next couple months I can keep pumping out content. I'm excited because tax time is coming up here in Australia, so I feel like a few of my videos I've already got will become more relevant as people start searching those terms. And I'm really hoping over the next 6 months I'll get close to that monetization goal. I really think I can do it. If in 6 months I do the 1/3, I'm really hoping that I'll get some of that exponential growth to get close to that goal that I've got of hitting that monetization. And normally at this part of the video, I touch about my growth strategies, but I'm gonna skip over that this time because I really haven't been doing anything. Like I said, I only did 2 videos last month, so there hasn't been a lot of growth, but that's because I've been moving home. That is all done now, as you can see by this new backdrop. And hopefully over the next month, I'll be able to get back into trying to implement some things to grow the channel. Now, software and equipment, obviously you can see now I've got this whole new setup. I'm playing around with the lighting, playing around with my light strip back here to see what works best, and just doing some more editing to make sure I'm getting the lighting and the sound working in a new room. And that's probably the main thing I'm focusing on when it comes to software and equipment right now. What's next for the channel? Well, I'm aiming to be more consistent. That's all my aim is for the next month, is just to try and make more consistent content, try and get that 1 to 2 videos a week, and just get back into a groove of things. And then going forward, like I said, I'm getting closer to tax time, and then I can really start to try and use some more strategies to promote the channel and grow the channel. As I said at the start of the video, I really appreciate everyone that's given any of their time to watch any of my videos. I really hope I've been able to provide you some value. Make sure you leave a comment down below and let me know what you want to hear about next. And I thank you again, and I'll see you on the next video.